Mr. Gurmukh Singh Bawa, former General Manager of the Airport Authority of India. He is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this as well. Appreciate you being here with us, sir. Well, the final message which the ATC recorded has the pilot saying, and it's been confirmed, that thrust is not being achieved, and of course there is a call out for a mayday. Does that possibly indicate what really went wrong, sir?
This message possibly doesn't indicate anything because he simply said Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Mayday means that he is asking you to help him, and there was a too little time between his Mayday call and the ATC responded that the sky is yours. So the response of the ATC to help vanished within seconds. So that is the scenario.
Well, the ATC also recorded that the flight utilized full of the 305 kilometer runway with no evidence of the cabin crew seeking runway change. What does that also indicate? That everything was fine until they took off?
That doesn't indicate anything serious because he was normal up till he took off, and he realized something the moment he was up in the air, and then he would have not been able to do something which is supposed to do, and then he gave the call Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. That is the in summary the that what comes to my mind.
Well, a former US Navy pilot, while speaking to NewsX, had said that the gears never retracted, indicating at a possible human error. Do you agree with that, that the flaps were in fact put out and instead of the landing gear being put in?
We cannot say anything at this juncture, and the ramification of landing gear not being retracted also could not be as serious. But now there are some other facts which has come into light which makes those claims belittled. You see, in aviation accidents, we grow with the knowledge as we are getting from our available resources. At present, the black box has just been located and not been opened. But then the available visuals indicate that the rat has been found on the aircraft. That rat is not the rodent rat, right? That rat is the ram air turbine. So that rat air turbine gets activated when the power to both the engines are not sufficient. So this has been seen, and this has been endorsed by Captain Steve also in his analysis, and I also agree that this Boeing only has very unique capability of rat on the flight, and this ram air turbine is a very powerful tool, and its confirmation has been seen on the sharp video available, and his audio is very typical, which is of a boom sound, and which has been heard on that video, and people say it has been endorsed by one solo survivor also, that he heard some difficult or different type of voice and noise, so it could be that. And then he also felt the flickering of lights. So all those indicates that there was a power loss to the engine, and which pilot realized at that moment, and he was having less time, and he gave the call Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. But now we are gradually narrowing down towards both engine failures, right?
So, in your experience, have you witnessed increasing technical snags in Boeings, or do you think this is an exception, sir?
You see, snags are not abnormal to any machines. Snags come, they are rectified. If the snag is abnormal, one goes deep analysis of that and rectifies at the manufacturer's level. But if it is some kind of error then those errors are rectified. But then Boeing had some history of snags also, and because of that battery snag, it was grounded for some time also. And then there was some software snag which was rectified, and there was some composite material snag also which was again rectified. And at present, the Boeing was flying within a well certified equipment, so we cannot say there was any snag which could be responsible. But then, yes, it is a matter of investigation. It is a matter of R&D of the black box data that will reveal everything. Over to
And so, what needs to happen now to reinstate the confidence of flying in the people?
uh, Good question. Rather, I had been advocating now. You see, in aviation, we work management of time. There are some golden minutes which were very well utilized, and then there are golden hours in which we could provide the help to the victims and everybody. And we were lucky that we could one survivor also. And then there are golden days under which we are passing through. And now, since we will follow the golden week and golden months, and everyone involved has acted very well. The government of India has issued an interim order on the safety mode, and which has um, very good order, which has got. Give me a minute. I will just open that order so that I can give you an authenticated cap on that. And then you see that order has got some preliminary checks involved in that. And once that is done, I think we will be in the safe hands, right? Give me one. Right, I am able to see that order. So that order has very good preventive measures which DGC has advised. Then the same order will have comprehensive checks, which is yes needed. And then there is a list of 8, 10 one-time checks. So all this we are leading towards making this ensure confidence building of the people. And on flight control inspection, power assurance checks, closure of maintenance action, then regulatory oversight, and then the industry impact. So all this will take care of that. But now coming to your question, which I would like to answer in the manner that the tragic incident has significant repercussions on the aviation industry. And let us break down into three or four components on which we should concentrate now. Number one is that immediate impact. Number two shall be in the category of short-term impact. And number three, long-term impact. And finally, the business implications because of this accident. If I have to speak on the immediate impact, it could be the insurance claim, then the operational cost, then the reputation damage on the carrier. And on the short-term impact, it could be market share, it could be financial performance, and it could be the regulatory scrutiny of the operator. But then as we progress on the long-term impact could be analysis and maintenance of industry-wide safety measure. The order which I just referred, the DG issued, is a action in that direction. And then we have to reinforce the passenger confidence, and the role of media here is very high, along with the carrier also. And then another very big impact on the long term will be the cost of capital. Aviation is hungry on the capital and the technology, and both are very expensive. So we will have to look into that. And finally, the business implications are very risk oriented, and risk management is the prime requirement in aviation. And safety investments are very expensive. This accident will bring new modern safety investments involved. And then crisis management is part. You see, in aviation, when we are investigating the accident, we are not reinventing the wheel. There is a set procedure. That procedure had been laid down in the ICAO annexes. Annex 13 also refers to that, and that investigation will fall in that category. And fortunately, Minister has very well said that the black box has been recovered, it will be analyzed, and within 3 months, the report shall come. This is a very welcome decision. And in conclusion, the Air India crash has far-reaching implication for the aviation industry, emphasizing the importance of safety, risk management, and effective crisis response. And I must thank you for asking that question, which flags my concluding remarks.
Sir, appreciate you taking out the time and speaking with us. Thank you so much.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.